What's up, guys? I've been called out by Than from Tidal Gardens to do the Aquarium Tuber Challenge, which is to answer 10 aquarium related questions and then to nominate 3 more people to keep the challenge going. Before I begin, I'd just like to let you guys know about a weird glitch on YouTube. If you are subscribed to my channel and you would like to receive notifications for when I upload my new videos, make sure you click on the bell icon to the right of the subscribe button. It's down there. I think a lot of you guys just aren't receiving notifications for my new uploads. So if you would like to and you're subscribed to my channel, make sure to click that bell icon just to the right of the subscribe button. Alright guys, let's get to it. Number 1. Fish only or reef tank? My channel name is CoralFish12g, so I'm definitely a reef tank guy. In my opinion, fish are necessary for a complete and awesome aquarium, but the reason I'm so passionate about this hobby definitely stems from my love of corals. This tank last year was a coral only tank, and I think that would be a better question. Coral only or fish and coral? I think people with fish-only tanks don't have the time and or the money for reef tanks, or they just haven't given it a chance. Number 2, soft or hard corals? This is actually a really hard question because I can't imagine having only one or the other. I'm gonna go with soft corals though because they're easier to care for, they grow fast, and there's some things about them that I think are just cooler. I think it's really cool how they can attach themselves to anything just on their own. I always love teaching people about them because they seem more alien-like, where if you cut off their arm, they'll grow back a new one sort of thing. I also think their hardiness is what gets people excited about the aquarium hobby. Knowing that you can have success with them makes people more willing to give reef aquariums a try. Number 3, your favorite coral. I really love anemones, but my favorite coral would have to be the sun coral. I've never really had one because they can be quite challenging, but I do remember when I was super young, my mom actually got me one as a gift. And it never opened up, but she kept claiming how beautiful it looked in the store. But I have the best mom. She was always buying me corals when I was young and wanted me to get the ones that I thought were the coolest, irrelevant of price. Love you, Mom. Number 4, my favorite fish. My favorite fish is the Borbonius anthea, and it's because it's unique, they're really active swimmers, and it's just got awesome coloration. So I think you always want what you can't have. These fish are $300, and it's not that I wouldn't mind shelling out the money for one of them, I definitely would, but the real reason that I can't have one is because they need a minimum tank size of 125 gallons, which it's probably going to be a little while before I have a tank that big. So for now, I can't have one, which makes me want one so much more. Number 5, my least favorite coral. This is kind of an odd question, but my least favorite coral would have to be the flower pot coral. It's always really tempting for me to buy because it's so beautiful, but they're so difficult to keep. I think recently people have been having better luck with them and success keeping them, but 10 years ago, they were considered impossible to keep. And if I could have better luck with this coral, it would probably be my favorite coral. But I've never had success with it, so that makes me pretty salty. Number 6, my least favorite fish. My least favorite fish is the dragon wrasse. This is how it looks when they're juveniles. Awesome, right? So you buy it for $20, you put it in your nano reef tank thinking you just scored the most insanely awesome looking fish in the deal of the century, right? What you don't know is that once this fish grows, it'll be your worst swimming nightmare. Possibly worse than palytoxins. This is an adult dragon wrasse. I'm sorry you had to see that. Number 7, homemade or commercial food. I have some mad respect for all of you out there who have the time and the energy to make your own foods. It is better for your tank's inhabitants if you're paying attention to the ingredients that you're making those with. However, in the little free time I have, I need to be doing my homework and making these videos for you guys. But I do love Reefroids by Polyp Lab, and it's pretty obvious that my corals love it too when I feed them it. Number 8, what's your go-to for aquarium lighting? I use Ecotech Marine's LED lights because of how compact, efficient, and controllable they are. One of my favorite things to do is to show off my reef tank here to all of my friends, and I don't think I'd be able to do it without showing them all these cool colors and being able to quickly change them off my phone. I think it's cool. My friends think it's really cool. It's pretty cool. Number 9, what would be my dream tank? I feel very lucky in a lot of ways to have already gotten my dream tank. This tank was made for me by Ocean Box Designs, fully custom made. It's got my channel name engraved on the front of it. As far as nano tanks go, I kind of already have my dream tank, and I can't thank Ocean Box Designs enough for making me it. Now, in terms of a future dream tank, a dream within a dream inception level tank, I'm not really sure yet, but I think something like a staircase reef aquarium, where like a winding tall staircase where that is the aquarium, and as you're walking up and down you can actually see into the tank. I think that would be pretty cool. I'll probably have to call up the Animal Planet guys for something like that. Number 10, which is to nominate now 3 people to do the Aquarium Tuber Challenge to keep it going. So I found it kind of hard to nominate 3 people because so many people have already been nominated. But here are the ones I came up with. So number 1, I'd like to nominate the Reef Builders team. So Jake, Nicole, Ryan, one of you or all of you, you guys are always doing such a great job covering the aquarium news and giving us updates on all that stuff. But I want you guys to take a break and to answer these 10 somewhat more personal questions. Number 2, I would like to nominate Mr. Saltwater Tank TV. He's probably been nominated, but in all the videos I've watched, he hasn't been nominated yet. And he's always helping us, answer all of our crazy complex aquarium related questions. So here's 10 simple, laid back yet interesting questions that I would like to hear from you, Mr. Saltwater Tank TV. And number 3, I would like to nominate Tank It Easy. They're an aquarium design and maintenance company based in Chicago. They have lots of experience throughout all the members on their team, and there's roughly 10 of you guys, so I'd like to hear all of you answer at least one question. So that does it for my Aquarium Tuber Challenge. If you liked this video and you want to see more like this one, give the video a like down below. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to click that bell-shaped icon to the right of the subscribe button to receive notifications on my future uploads. Also, check me out on Instagram at CoralFish12g. I post a lot of really cool video shorts and photos that never get posted here on my channel, so they're worth checking out. Remember to keep those nitrates low. George, out.